the drama song, drama song, drama song, drama song.
The feeling's coming, but you don't know. Oh, the feeling's coming, but you don't know. Oh, the feeling's coming, but you don't know. Why am I in your mind when you do coming? In your mind, in your mind. Why am I in your mind when you do coming? In your mind, in your mind. Why am I in your mind when you do coming? In your mind, in your mind. Why am I in your mind when you do coming? In your mind, in your mind.
Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. It's the Los Angeles Clippers taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Out to the wing. Here's Prince. And he buries his first look.
What you love about Taurean Prince is his willingness to fit into the team scheme. This guy goes about his business and contributes in every area. That's a nice mid-range jumper.
Now here's Jordan. Redick's got room. They grab their own miss. Goes up with it again. And Jordan lays it up and in.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
McDaniels a screen. Pass to Prince. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
And here's Redick. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Redick on the wing. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Towns. To the wing on the left. The kick out to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Redick with it. He's picked up by Conley. Now here's Barnes. Griffin with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You just get a sense how comfortable Blake Griffin is when he is near the cup. Makes it look effortless.
Towns goes in.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw no good. And he's good on the second.
But we know this, Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
And here's Redick for three. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important. There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Prince. Back to Towns. Here's Prince. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's McDaniels. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Karl Anthony Towns, as a big man, is a tremendously solid passer, willing to move the basketball.
Timeout called, the Clippers.
Time to get up and make some noise for your Minnesota Timberwolves Dancers.
By Reed. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Pass to Rivers. .144 left in the first quarter. Now here's Reed. Now Anderson. Shot clock at 5. Some solid defense from Jordan.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
The Timberwolves trail. Here's Gobert. And the shot's good.
Now the painted area might as well be Rudy Gobert's domain. He uses every bit of that size and length to assert his dominance.
Now here's Paul. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. To the paint. Pass to Alexander Walker. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Outside Paul. Barnes with it. Puts up a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Anderson for 3. Can't hit that one.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Barnes, it's good.
I mean, this is one of the best point guards the NBA has ever seen. Chris Paul doing work with the pass.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Clippers in the lead. Launches it. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
3 points.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The Clippers on top, up by 11. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
Ready to move? Here are your Minnesota Timberwolves Dancers.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
That shot is off.
Tremendous effort. Defends the shot and gets in perfect position for the rebound.
And the Clippers have possession. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Outside for Redick. There's the 3. Hits a three-pointer. Redick's got 12.
The form, the mechanics, everything about Redick's jump shot is poetry in motion.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Paul. Back to Redick. Outside Paul. Shoots over Anderson. That one a little long.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Back to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
To the left side wing. Here's Granger. The Clippers rebound. Here's Griffin. The kick out to Paul. The three from Redick. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. 15 points in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. And Minnesota has possession. Down by 15. The kick out to Conley. McDaniels from long range. Counted from distance. McDaniels got his second bucket on the night.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And here's Redick for three. Can't get it to go. Making him 5 for 10 now. Fires it from 18. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
From downtown, they get it back. Goes back up. There's the triple. The offensive rebound. Pass to Griffin. Outside for Redick. Fires for three. McDaniels with the rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Redick. The rebound by the Timberwolves. To the middle. And it's powered home by Towns.
That's a message by Karl Anthony Towns. Throws it down with authority.
They get it back. Griffin right side. Redick outside. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. Here we go, one-on-one. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Towns has got 6 here in the quarter.
Oh, big-time athletic play by Cat right there. Brushes off the contact, gets to his finish. Nicely done.
And the Clippers call time here.
Wolves fans, you know them, you love them. Here they are, your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers. For your Timberwolves dancers.
1:02 left in the first half. To the inside. Pass to Jordan. Back to Redick. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. Down low. There's the steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. Off target with the 3. The Timberwolves trail. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Towns. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Here's Prince. Lays out. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And Minnesota calls time here.
Chris Paul. Timberwolves call timeout. Here they come. Now heading to the floor. It's your Minnesota Timberwolves Sixers. All right, fans. Let me hear you give it up for your Timberwolves Sixers.
Here's Crawford. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Los Angeles finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And Griffin slams it in.
That right there is about ferocity and want to. Blake Griffin getting to the offensive glass. I love his energy.
Back to Conley. For three. Hits the trifecta. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Here's Paul. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan.
Cooper substitution. Jamal Crawford.
Towns with the ball. He's got 11. Pass to Prince. Now Towns. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Blake Griffin picks one up.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Paul. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Pass to Crawford. Kicks it out to Barnes. The three. McDaniels with the rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Left side, Paul. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. The three is up. Prince can't hit. The Clippers in the lead. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Conley. Three-pointer. Here's Edwards. Second shot opportunity. No good on the layup. Barnes with it. Jordan the screen. Here's Crawford. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And Edwards slams it in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Here's Crawford. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 5 points in the game. Pass to Prince. The three is up. The Clippers grab the miss. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. It's Barnes on the wing. And here's Paul. Outside Barnes. No good on the triple. Edwards with it. And it's Paul picking him up. And stolen by Paul. Here's Griffin. Driving inside.
Excellent initiative from Blake Griffin right there. Goes strong to the rim, forces the defense to match him aggression-wise, but ends up committing a foul.
No good on that one.
Blake Griffin taking 2 shots.
He does not get the second one.
I admire that Blake Griffin has a willingness now to play whatever role and contribute in whatever way he can to the success of this group. That's big time.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Free throw good, Edwards. There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter. Outside Paul. Pass to Crawford. That one no good. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Here's Rivers. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. No good on the free throw.
At the line for Minnesota.
And he sinks the second. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Redick. Paul for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves trail. And they're on the run. Here's Edwards. Hauled in by Paul. And the Clippers have possession. Pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
If you don't do your work early and push DeAndre Jordan a little bit out of his comfort range, look out.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Barnes. Just 4 to shoot. Here's the pick. Back to Alexander Walker. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
Now Los Angeles with it. 6-point game. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Gobert. And he banks in the layup. Gobert's gotten his second bucket of the game.
How about the awareness from Rudy Gobert? Sees an opportunity and jumps all over it.
Kala, very well done. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Cuts off the pass. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Reed. To the middle. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Ball stolen. He gets it up. The shot no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game.
Here they come. Now headed to the floor. It's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Conley. Here's Towns. The kick out to Conley. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That 3-point opportunity for Mike Conley. Yes, sir.
And Griffin gets it to go.
Assisted.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Towns. Back to Prince. Now Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, the team leans into his ability to carry the offense. And right now, Karl Anthony Towns is a problem for the defense.
Redick outside. From outside the arc. And they get it back.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And so it's Minnesota with it. They trail by 3. Here's Edwards, plenty of space. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Outside Conley. Back to Towns. Outside Conley. To tie it up. No good on the shot. So the Clippers will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Up top Barnes. Pass to Redick. Down low. Here's Hollins. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
The threat of a shot by Redick draws so much gravity, it can really mesmerize the defense.
So both teams making some changes here. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
And Allie, thanks. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Substitution on the court.
The Clippers in the lead. And Griffin slams it in.
Vintage Blake Griffin finish at the cup. One of the best dunkers in NBA history. Big time.
And Blake Griffin is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far.
First team foul.
On defense, the Clippers. That one drops for him. Edwards got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Back to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Now just a 3-point Clipper lead.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Griffin's shot is off.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And that one's good from Conley.
Poised under pressure. That has come to define Mike Conley.
Here's Jordan. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Gobert. To the inside. Brents. Can't hit from in close. And here are the Clippers now. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
First team foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Pass to Paul. Outside for Redick. 5 to shoot. Back to Paul. Unloads. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Chris Paul is no stranger to delivering in the big moments. Go ahead, CP3.
Gobert inside. Here's Conley. Some solid defense from Jordan. Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, B.A., and there's a chance to extend that right here.
To the paint. Pass to Barnes. Back to Jordan. Down low. Here's Griffin. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Well, this is what you're hoping to see. A level of dominance on the defensive end by Towns. Sends that shot back.
Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. It's Barnes on the wing. The kick out to Paul. From deep. Buries it from three.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way. You get the sense Taurean Prince rises to the challenge and relishes every chance he gets.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. They're trailing by 3. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the game. Misses the tray.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable. A testament to how much he cares about his craft. Absolutely fearless. DJ, go to work.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
So it's the Clippers picking up the win.
All you time rolling. My opponent, no half stepping. Crush my arms, totally wood jet broke, no motion. Sleeping on sofas, creeping in highs like I done went to stage. Free me, baby, can't keep me, baby. They already hate when they gon' want me when I'm on. Oh, y'all think, look, yeah. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet, I promise. Can't take me, can't guard me. I be on like Charmin. We could have been superstars. Remember when we were. You switched like a. We could have been superstars. Can't help it now, I'm reminiscing. Remember when we would. Keep your distance, cause you switch like a track hard with the kid. When I slide, bet I'm on my when I'm outside, so they don't ran down. I knew the was fake, but I still, cause I'm a gremlin.
Yeah, we could be superstars.
Super gremlin.
But I'm pretty sure our time is up.
Now your time is
So
up.
we found off the spinning tops. Don't know, maybe control, but break my arrow.
I ain't sliming, I'm grinding. Any way you put it, I'm SG with it. I'm a super gremlin.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And it's no surprise they won the season's series last year. They put more talent on the floor.
Well, they were obviously the superior team a year ago, but a lot can change from one season to the next in the NBA. Let's see how this game plays out before we make any rush to judgment as to how they'll fare against each other this year.
First team foul.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Here's Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
And it's Fox missing. Towns for three. Barnes with the rebound. And here's Fox. A proven scorer in this league. Averaging just over 25 a game.
The awareness of Fox starting to come through here. You sag off him for a little bit, sticks the jumper.
And it's powered home by Towns.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Pass to Towns. Called in by the Kings. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
They kept the game close, but made a lot of mistakes. And we heard about it from the coaching staff afterward.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
The kick out to Edwards. Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Now here's Herter. He's been contributing over 15 a game. To the middle. Here's Edwards. Pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Down low. No good there. Ooh, some solid defense from Herter. Here's Fox. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fox has got 7 points in the game. And you know, Grant, a positive trend in this league right now. Teams would rather risk losing a game than sacrifice a player's health.
Well, it's all about a player's health, BA, when it's all said and done. A player with minor injuries are usually held out now, sometimes even against their own will. A much different situation than when I was playing many years ago.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. Ooh, some solid defense from Herter. With the step back. Fox. Got a hand on it.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
And it's Sacramento's ball. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's Monk on the wing. Baseline jumper. Misses off the right iron. And seems hard to believe, but it's been almost 40 years since the Kings moved to Sacramento.
And you know, maybe they haven't hung any banners, but they've had some special players and some great seasons in that time. And they mean a lot to that community.
1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Mitchell. Outside Monk. 6 to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Here's Alexander Walker, averaging around 6 a game. Looking to end the drought. Second chance shot. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Rivers. There's the 3. And the ball out of play. The Kings will have it.
For the Kings, Murray.
Outside Murray. Back to Monk. 3-pointer. The shot that time not on target. It could go. No good on the buzzer beater. Tie game in Minnesota. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And the shot's good.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Now here's Fox. He's got 7. Clock is at 3. Here's Barnes. Sacramento again missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Offensive board.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
We'll grab the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. Domantas Sabonis going to the Kings.
Big-time surprise. Tyrese Halliburton going the other way to Indy. Now, I like that deal for both sides. Sacramento adding an all-star big. The Kings needing some size. Sabonis adds that.
And Minnesota has possession. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Here's McDaniels. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
They're lucky to be holding on to this lead after the inconsistent first quarter. But they're starting to hit their stride now, pulling those percentages up.
Here's Rivers. Knocks it down from distance. And now it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to Lynn. To the paint. Here's Herder. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. Herder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Quarter 2, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Rivers. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Well, the problem defensively after Rivers gets a step is nobody sliding over in time to slow him down.
McDaniels with some nice D.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Pass to Gobert. McDaniels inside. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
One thing the Kings got when they hired Mike Brown is a coach who's been through and seen it all with his NBA coaching experience.
Here we go, all alone. And stolen by Herter. Inside. His first shot coming late. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. When it comes to Mike Brown, he's been an assistant or a head coach for 6 different teams now, Brent.
That's a lot of different kitchens to be in NBA. And as an assistant, he's worked for great coaches, Greg Popovich, Steve Kerr, Rick Carlisle. It's a great group of coaches to draw upon and then add his own styles in and what he wants to do with this Kings team moving forward.
Now here's Fox. Give him 8 points now. Can't cash it in from close range. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got his first basket.
The legs of Conley, they work just fine getting out there on that break.
It's Barnes on the wing. Oh, deflected. Fox outside. Just 5 to shoot. Fox double team. Yep, count it. Herter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Focused shot there and a tough one. Give Herter credit.
To the inside. Pass to Towns. Launches it. And another 3 from Minnesota.
It's just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
And it's Fox missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Towns. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And a miss there on the triple. Fox with the ball. The 3 is up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Minnesota. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More 2K action in just a moment. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And here are the Kings now. They trail by 11 to the paint. Here's Sabonis. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
The defensive chops of Towns, able to use his length and timing to stifle shooters.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Towns has got 11 points. Well, Brent, the relationship between players and refs can sometimes seem a little hostile. Does it need to be that way?
Well, you and me have our little tips, don't we, Brian? So, yes, in order for us to do our best work. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't have to be that way. But, look, when you're at this level of competition, it's heated, it's intense. Sometimes get outside your board a little bit. And that's when instances like this can happen between a player and a referee. And that goes for both sides.
Pass to Lynn. Back to Fox. That shot off. The Timberwolves go the other way with it.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
And the Whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Well, Fox really daring them right now to foul him on the inside.
Well, we know Fox is at his best when he's playing with pace, Brent.
Yeah, he can pass and defend, but it's that speed that really tips the scales as to how much of an effect he's going to have in winning basketball games. If that three-point shot comes around, is a bit more consistent. Wow, there's a whole nother level to the Fox game.
Reed drops in the layup for 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
To the middle. Here's Fox. They kick it out to Murray. Fox left side. And he banks in the layup. Fox has got 16 points now.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Outside Edwards. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Kings. So the Kings making a change here.
Terrence Davis.
And it's Sacramento's ball. 9-point game. Outside Mitchell. On the wing, Davis. They kick it out to Murray. Monk for 3. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Nice ball movement. Good job by Murray to recognize the situation and create the wide open look.
And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Now here's Mitchell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Stolen by Reed. Outside Edwards. Off target from outside. The Kings trailing. And stolen by Edwards. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. 5 to shoot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rashawn Holmes picks one up.
First team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both shots. 1:05 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Lyles. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Now Gobert. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Now here's McDaniels. Yep, that one's good. McDaniels got 6.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Outside Mitchell. Launches a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Mitchell's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Fires from the corner. Reed can't hit.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Outside Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
They got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, so. Here's Fox. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Fox has got 10 points here in the second half.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
Pass to Conley. Towns on a screen. The shot by Conley, no good. So it's Sacramento now. They trail by 7. Good on the bucket. Fox has gotten 4 this quarter.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
Offensive rebound. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
A former #1 pick, Towns is unstoppable when he's on. A polished offensive talent with great size.
Here's Lynn, covered by Towns. Back to Barnes. Stolen by Anderson. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now here's Conley. Here's Prince. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
And here's Conley. Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The baseline J. Here's Prince. Outside Conley. Back to Prince. Pass to Conley. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Just unable to do so.
A minute 31 left in the fourth. Down low. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
The Kings running out of time. Pass to Fox. Back to Herter. The 3. And they'll get another chance. Back to Fox. Stolen by Conley. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's Prince. Shot clock at 6. Outside Conley. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. Pass to Anderson. Here's Towns. Another miss by Minnesota.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Towns with the ball.
Sacramento foul. Richaun Holmes. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he's able to hit the second one, and that'll put him up by 9.
He did enough to put this one away. Just a hard-fought battle.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. No good. And so it's Minnesota with the W. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't.
And I know that I gotta get the rock. Gotta go harder with every drop. I be remembered like Biggie and Pac. That be the reason I stay on my grind. I ain't wasting no time when I'm racing the clock. Yeah. If I can see them as a link, then I know that I gotta behave as the watch. Crank it up if only by a notch. Master the art and then give him a swatch. Put everything that I got on the line. I ain't wasting no time cause I'm racing the clock. Yeah. I'm a star now, and visions don't feel very far now. My parents were stressing. Worry no more cause your girl got a job now. And she can afford an apartment, and soon she gon' push it to start it. And everyone know who she is. When she leave the crib, she not getting. And that ain't from college now. It is all by the wonderful work of her hands. And maybe the prayers y'all send up at midnight when y'all ain't know if I could see out my plan. Yeah. But mama, I made it. And daddy, it's how I stay grounded. Cause I'm elated, yeah. Now all of my messages full of these who say we're related. I never met, no. Why would I make out a check to him? Listen, I know how that sounded. It might have been different if I grew up next to him. We've been so distant, they question me if I found out how to send out a text to him. It was just me with my head down, eyes red, barely slept in my bed. 14-hour bus rides, windows pillow my head. I knew it was coming, yeah, so I never stopped running. I'm watching the lights go by. I sat on that bus, I was humming, yeah.
Hickory dickory dock.
If I want to think, then I know that I gotta get the rock. Gotta go harder with every drop. I be remembered like Biggie and Pac. That be the reason I stay on my grind. I ain't wasting no time when I'm racing the clock. Yeah.
Hickory dickory dock.
If I can see them as a link, then I know that I gotta behave as the watch. Crank it up if only by a notch. Master the art and then give him a swatch. Put everything that I got on the line. I ain't wasting no time cause I'm racing the clock. Yeah.
Yeah, 英語わかりません。英語わかりません。アジアメリカ人。英語わかりません。宮地稼ぐダラ。I put the back in the yen。英語も忘れちゃった。I'm bringing it back to Japan。英語わかりません。英語わかりません。アジアメリカ人。英語わかりません。宮地稼ぐダラ。I put the back in the yen。英語も忘れちゃった I'm bringing it back to Japan 今到着成田前はマクドナルド今食べてるキャビア喋り方がキャビア神書く雷や渋谷クラブ入り VIP Yeah 上がる夢を見てるいつも通り開けて飲んでる水のようにどこにいたら渋谷立てて地図を読むニューヨーク帰ったら普通のアジア人に戻る英語何もわかりません俺の女は過去口洋服ほとんど中国から今からパリ服を月間に確かにやね月間にってわかるよねアルバム終わったらあとすぐ国出る I'm a check 滑らか with the flow Everybody on the flow どこでも出身 Everybody 欲しい人いるから僕ポケットの中パスポート見つかるわけないよ Yeah英語わかりません英語わかりませんアジアアメリカ人英語わかりません宮地稼ぐダラ I put back in the yen 英語も忘れちゃった I'm bringing it back to Japan 英語わかりません英語わかりませんアジアアメリカ人英語わかりません宮地稼ぐダラ I put back in the yen 英語も忘れちゃった I'm bringing it back to Japan Me no speak no English. These fools who just see pigment. Them labels just see business. I'm an NY child, my fitted head down to the brows. I've been trying to make an imprint. Cause my whole life was a misfit. When background cause they miss kid, I'm getting back in my zone. Made a new path for the wave, now I'm traveling home. Most of the time I keep hands on my paper, my head in the clouds, I can't answer the phone. Most of be telling me that I'm a star. I'm the crew and the cast of the show. Blowing up top of the Tokyo Tower, my aura is powerful, speaking in tongues of my own. Ego wakarimasen, ego wakarimasen. Aji America Jin, ego wakarimasen. Miyaji kasegu dollar, I put back in the yen. Ego mo wasurechatta, I'm bringing it back to Japan. Ego wakarimasen, ego wakarimasen. Aji America Jin, ego wakarimasen. Miyaji kasegu dollar, I put back in the yen. Ego mo wasurechatta, I'm bringing it back to Japan.
Yeah. Get it. Look how we winning, huh? Oh, you wear your feelings like you mad, but I'm with it. I'm on my suit and tie, and that mean I'm about my business, huh? Pull up, make a racket with all these diamonds in my tennis. Okay, let's get it, huh? I ain't got no time for janky business and critics, huh? BOA with runners never knock me off my pivot, huh? We can't spend no time after he reaches spending limit. Tripping, penny pinching, I need a big percentage, yeah. Okay, let's get it, huh? Where I'm out this swamp, I'm treat mine like they rent it, huh? They was don't me, cause even night and day be switching up. Being free, I gotta. Okay, let's get it, huh? New vacated Cali, scouting off intuition. Cause I need a bag and a new bag to put up in it, huh? When try to without a bag, I get offended, huh? Talking bad, but act like fans have been my mentions. Okay, let's get it, huh? And he start dissing. Huh, getting to the chicken, my runners all need a ribbon. You know I gotta get it, I'm really different, yeah. Okay, let's get it, huh? Look how we winning, huh? Oh, you wear your feelings like you mad, but I'm with it. I'm on my suit and tie, and that mean I'm about my business, huh? Pull up, make a racket with all these diamonds in my tennis. Okay, let's get it, huh? I ain't got no time for janky business critics, huh? BOA with runners never knock me off my pivot, huh? We can't spend no time after he reaches spending limit. Tripping, penny pinch.
If the call about some paper, then I pick up on the first ring. Talk about a bag, no, I'm on the first team. I bust a check, Bentley on my neck. I can't around with no not commanding no respect. Real G, I got some code about me. I hang with that I shouldn't. Cause they the ones that showed me love before I started. With these wins, I'm John Wooden. Built myself a cushion cause I'm tired of all these lames with this capping and this woofing about my business. Suit and tie dripping. Jordan type of alpha, but you always need a pippin'. My brother fit description and my cousins do too. We learned the hard way, not on YouTube. I'm official as a whistle. Realness in my tissue. Family buttoned up, you can still get your issue. I'm more the type to never let it go than be forgetful. Well, the only thing I wish you, I hope they don't dismiss you.
Okay, let's get it, Look how we winning, huh? Oh, you wear your feelings like you mad, but I'm with it. I'm on my suit and tie, and that mean I'm about my business, huh? Pull up, make a racket with all these diamonds in my tennis. Okay, let's get it, huh? I ain't got no time for janky business and critics, huh? BOA with runners never knock me off my pivot, huh? We can't spend no time after he reaches spending limit. Tripping, penny pinching, I need a big percentage.
There you go again, putting on your own.
Greetings, and Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. CJ McCollum is looking to evolve his game. He said, quote, I can get out of bed and get 20. Now I need to score efficiently, make my teammates better.
Well, looking to show how he can impact winning, Allie. Thanks for that. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5 spot. And for New Orleans, they've got C.J. McCollum. Larry Nance is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Murphy in at the 1 spot. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Comfortable shooting off the pass that time. Larry Nance Jr. in a catch-and-shoot opportunity.
Tatum gets the bucket.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Murphy. Nance with a screen on Tatum. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Williams. Tatum with it. And it's Ingram picking him up. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Murphy. Williamson with a screen on Horford. Inside. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And we're about a minute into the first. Smart outside. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Here's New Orleans now.
Think about New Orleans and the atmosphere that is around this city and kind of vibrancy to it. It can be challenging for professional athletes here.
Pass to Brown. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Ingram. Nance outside. Nance the screen. McCollum, the pass to Nance. It's stolen by Tatum. And he's all alone.
And sly move by Brown to ensure the foul. He won't pass up on a chance to draw one off you.
No good on the free throw. And the food and fun atmosphere of New Orleans is certainly infectious, Brent.
Oh, no doubt. Incredible tradition down here and so much great food, B.A. I mean, right now I'm thinking about a beignet. How about you and me after the game? We go grab something, yeah?
Oh, that sounds good, man. Maybe a little crawfish etouffee. I left my wallet back at the hotel.
That's not good.
Here's Murphy. Williamson with a screen on Tatum. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. By himself. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
That's good hustle. Tatum beating several guys up the floor, putting himself in a position to contribute.
Picked by Williamson. Deflects the pass. Left block shot on the way. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Free throw good. Brown.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
So he gets them both. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Down low. Back to Williamson. McCollum outside. Williamson with a screen on Smart. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Pass to Tatum. Now here's Smart. McCollum defends. Fades. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Pelicans trail. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Ingram, the pass to Williamson. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. It's Brown on the wing. Tries again. And it's Williams with the bucket inside.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's McCollum. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Williamson with a screen on Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Smart with the ball. McCollum covering. They get it back. Smart passes to Brown. Off with the layup. And it's Pelicans ball. 15-point game. Nance the screen. Oh, there's the alley.
You just don't want to give away points by giving away passing lanes. McCollum right there waiting for one, then threads the needle.
We expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. Now here's Ingram. Hands in the high post. Working on Horford. Pass to Tatum. Back to Smart. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Horford. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
Stretches the floor nicely for a big, versatile. Horford's become a perennial all-star.
Hands sends a screen for Ingram. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Floats it up for Williamson. Can't complete the alley-oop. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. And they've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Now here is Murphy. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Outside Tatum. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Smart misses. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
And here's Smart following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. Smart misses. Here is Nance. And here's McCollum. Nance dishes to McCollum. Nance a screen on Williams. Oh, Nance in position. And stolen by Williams. Tatum against Nance. Pass to Horford. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line.
Free throw dropped for Al Horford.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Celtics.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Shot clock at 5. Ingram passes to McCollum. And the Pelicans miss again. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. The 3 from Tatum. It doesn't go for him.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
To the middle. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Unselfish, good decision maker. Brandon makes his teammates better.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And trying to break loose. And it's Williamson missing. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Smart. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Floats it up for Williams, and stolen by Williamson. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. McCollum with the ball, outguarded by Smart, stolen by Smart. And now the first timeout called here for Boston. And now
Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Boston Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5.
My goodness gracious, if you give Marcus Smart a lane to the hoop, you can turn the lights out. This guy is such a vicious dunker.
McCollum outside. Clock at 6. Williamson with a screen on Smart. McCollum's shot is off. Boston on offense. Brown inside. McCollum defends. Brown can't hit. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Outside Ingram. Williamson with a screen on Smart. From outside the arc. Pass to Murphy. McCollum outside. Picked by Williamson. And again, no good by New Orleans. Boston on offense.
Hey, guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
And Horford gets it to go.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Pass to Murphy. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Tatum with it. McCollum covering. From the arc. No luck on that one. For New Orleans, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Ingram against Horford. 6 to shoot. Nance the screen. Outside for Ingram. Tries to snap the cold streak. Tatum pulls it in. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Here's Murphy. Williamson with a screen on Tatum. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. From 8 feet, the shot's good. Tatum's got 5. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Celtics.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
So it's the Pelicans now. After the basket by Boston. Kicks it out to Williamson. Nance the screen. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Ingram outside. That shot is off. And Boston going the other way now. Tatum with it. McCollum covering. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work in to perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
The Celtics making a switch here. Muscala, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Horford.
Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the New Orleans Pelicans here at their home, the Smoothie King Center. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA. Thank you. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Pelicans, Ants out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Murphy in at the point. VanVleet looking around. The three. Pelicans with the rebound. To the paint. Ingram kicks to McCollum. Floats it up for Williamson. Pirtle with the steal. There's Siakam. Nance with some nice D. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Williamson a screen on Anunoby. McCollum finds Williamson.
You just don't want to give away points by giving away passing lanes. McCollum right there waiting for one, then threads the needle.
2022 is an anxious year for Zion Williamson fans, waiting for his return.
It's just not easy when your superstar gets hurt, because you want them back as soon as possible, but you also don't want to rush the healing process. The fans really had to be patient, waiting for Zion to come back. They've got a big year ahead of him.
Now, here is Murphy, following the miss by Scotty Barnes. Williamson a screen on Siakam. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. A finish, and finished off by Siakam.
What a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Kicks it to Barnes. Down low, Pirtle. And he converts the layup. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So if you get a steal and you can get out in transition, they seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
Cullen passes to Murphy. New Orleans moving the ball around. It's McCollum on the wing, covered by VanVleet. Ingram wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
VanVleet passes to Anunoby. Here's Pirtle. And it's off the back rim. No good. Pelicans trail by 4. Williamson a screen on Pirtle. McCollum kicks to Ingram. Barnes against McCollum. Back to Ingram. Intercepted. Anunoby against Williamson. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Well, there's been some interesting moves in the Bayou, and this team has set up a roster that I think has some great potential. There's a lot of talent, a lot of interesting players that are on this roster, and I'm excited for their future.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. With some changes. Achua, he's checked in for Pirtle. Young comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Trent subbed in for Anunoby. For Toronto, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. You definitely saw New Orleans making calculated moves, Brent, in the draft.
Yeah, there's some perfect fits alongside what a healthy Zion Williamson would bring to the court. And so if he's in there making that impact, there's a lot of complementary skill sets on this roster that will elevate them to being much more competitive sooner than you think.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Trent against McCollum. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Now here's Ingram. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's Trent in the corner. And the Raptors miss again. New Orleans in the lead. And here's McCollum. Inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Barnes passes to Achua. Back to Barnes. Here's Van Vliet. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bucket is good.
And Van Vliet has the stroke to shoot from anywhere, even mid-range, when he has to.
Williamson is screen on Van Vliet. Cullen passes to Williamson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And it's Trent in the corner. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. That three off the mark. New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Williamson is screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Murphy. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's deflected and stolen by Barnes.
Well, the pace figures to be fast tonight. Two teams that thrive when the tempo is at its quickest.
You're going to love this one. Up and down. Neither squad likes to use too much of the shot clock. They'll be looking to get out in transition every time they get a chance.
So the Raptors starting 5. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, down low. Here's Murphy. Nance with a screen on Barnes. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Anunoby on the take. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
McCollum finds Nance. Here's Barnes. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Van Vliet against McCollum. Out to the wing. Nance with a screen on Barnes. Back to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. And here's Ingram from the arc. He can't get it to go. Now Toronto takes it the other way. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Barnes. From deep. Connects from downtown. Barnes has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Trusting his mechanics, Barnes puts the shot right up.
Nance with a screen on Van Vliet. And he lobs it up to the rim. Nance can't get it to go.
And gearing up. For the alley-oop.
just couldn't.
Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. Fires for 3. They get it back. Siakam. It's good.
Well, you love the relentless energy from Siakam. It's sort of a staple of his game. Gets to the offensive glass there.
Ingram finds McCollum. Williamson is screen on VanVleet. It's intercepted. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Ingram. VanVleet on the wing. Pass to Barnes. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
To the inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's McCollum. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Can't stuff the alley-oop home.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders, they're building a team to contend.
And here's McCollum for three. And Pirtle pulls it down. And the Raptors with possession. They've got an 8-0 run. Siakam, right side. Can't hit from 12.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
It's McCollum on the wing, covered by Van Vliet. Stolen away. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Shoots from 12. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
McCollum against Pirtle. Pirtle with the steal. Van Vliet outside. Passes it to Pirtle. Ingram against Siakam. Here's Pirtle. And he makes good on the layup. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Raptors?
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition... is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second chance shots, that's nice. Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Achua comes in for Jakob Poeltl. And Trent subbed in for Anunoby. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Williamson a screen on Barnes. The feed to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
A little bit ago, Willie Green and I were able to chat. The season series between these teams is tied at 1 apiece. I asked him about the game plan as they try to get that second win. He said we have guys who can go up and finish at the rim. As long as I'm coaching, that's going to be our first option. Devin, no bones about it. They're going to attack the front of the rim every time tonight. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
We
should have a good one on our hands, Brett, as two up-tempo offenses square off.
Yeah, this is going to be like a tennis match, back and forth, right to left. Here we go.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Poeltl in at the 5 down low. Nance with a screen on Poeltl. And there's the lob. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Barnes against McCollum. Barnes passes to Siakam. Poeltl in the post. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Nance the screen. McCollum on the wing. Fires for 3. Barnes with the rebound. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. VanVleet misses.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
To the inside. Tipped. Siakam with it. Nance covering. Siakam with it. Barnes passes to VanVleet. From behind the arc. Not going to go that time. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
It's stolen by Poeltl. Left side, Anunoby. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
Trying to go for.
You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Poeltl in at the 5 down low. Now here's McCollum. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. VanVleet with it. Pass to Anunoby. Back to VanVleet. Pocket 6. Poeltl with a screen on Murphy. And here's VanVleet from the arc. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Poeltl is just a brick wall. Then you have to try and roll with him to the basket. Good luck.
Here's McCollum. And Poeltl pulls it down. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
You can count on Poeltl to play with energy. And this time it pays off with the second chance points.
Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on the...
Trying to find the words to make you stay, when you just wanna run away, you wanna run away, You're trying to find the words to make you stay. To make you stay when you just wanna run away, run away. You wanna run away. Every time you wear that dress, you with my head, with my head. Those bright lights shining on you standing there. I just wanna give you all of my attention. You're my obsession. Those bright lights, love the way they make you shine.
I want what we want.
I can't see it, they ain't fake walk. I can't see it, they ain't fake walk. Yeah, they like Stevie, they can't see me. I'm in that guinea. Wanna feed you, eat me. She won't please me, cause she need me. Like me, like mine, like me. They like mine, like me. They like mine, like me. They like mine. Helicopter, monster, we pull up. Well, they the artist soul into the. Never them, you ain't that, I'm him, you get zapped if it's static. That vet, it go fume, I'm a vet, little dude. You a pet, do what I say, not what I do. Tell him sit, come here, I just seen some down the block from here. No, I got a lot, but I need some more, yeah. If I catch the ops, then I'm up and score, yeah. Can't see it, they ain't fake walk. I can't see it, they ain't fake walk. Yeah, they like Stevie, they can't see me. I'm in that guinea. Wanna feed you, need me. She won't please me. Like me. They like mine, like me. She like mine, like me. She like mine, like me. She like mine.
Man, I need water, tell her water. Need it, tell her water. Daughter, it's your daughter. She too. I'm not vegan. Yeah, I bet I put on a seed, put on a bus. Have it gone by the weekend. Water. I'm on the deep end. I'm on the deep end. Yeah.
I can't see it, they ain't fake walk. I can't see it, they ain't fake walk. Yeah. They like Stevie, they can't see me. I'm in that guinea. Wanna feed you, need me. She won't please me.
I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. You look at the Bucks.
It's incredible. These guys come at you in so many different ways, and everybody plays a role up and down the roster. It's been a great ride for them this season.
We knew coming into the year that they'd be one of the teams to beat and they have not disappointed.
Antetokounmpo with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. Antetokounmpo inside. Missed inside. You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
Now here's Holiday. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game.
I'll tell you what, I mean, it feels like Middleton can shoot from anywhere, but he's especially deadly from the corner.
Here's McCollum, taking command on offense when they need it, putting up 21 a game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Kicks it out to Middleton. Three-pointer. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Middleton's got 6.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday stand very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Murphy's shot is off. And here are the Bucks now. Antetokounmpo with it. He's picked up by Williamson. And then Portis with the dunk.
This is what they want to see. Portis finishing strong inside, making his presence felt.
Pass to Holiday. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Ingram. McCollum outside. The 3. And Williamson throws it down.
Understands how to use pick and rolls. Zion doing a great job in these sets.
And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Grant.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Big-time offensive force he's been. He's averaging just over 31 a game.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
You know, Grant, a positive trend in this league right now. Teams would rather risk losing a game than sacrifice a player's health.
Well, it's all about a player's health, BA, when it's all said and done. A player with minor injuries are usually held out now, sometimes even against their own will. A much different situation than when I was playing many years ago.
The Pelicans trail. Over to the wing. Back to Hayes. Pass to Alvarado. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Holiday with the ball. Nance covering. Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
And again, New Orleans, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. Back to Middleton. Antetokounmpo outside. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer, Holiday. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. Here's Alvarado. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Hey, shot's good.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
A big-time effort for Chris Middleton, providing a lot of energy for the Milwaukee Bucks. And he's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. More in. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Bucks are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
Pass to Portis. 4-3. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Smitty, the challenges of being a small market team are very real for the Pelicans.
You know, it's tough to attract big name talent or get stars willing to invest in your franchise. BA, but the Pelicans are doing what they can to overcome it.
And the Pelicans call time here. Here's Murphy. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Nance can't get it to go. So it's Milwaukee now. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Carter from outside. The Pelicans pull it in. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
Hard to keep the consistency going, which I guess is the very definition of consistency. Keep it going.
Outside Carter. Allen on the wing. Clock at 6. Oh, stolen by Nance. Pass to Ingram. Now here's McCollum. Back to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Here's Murphy. Ingram on the wing. They shoot again. Drives to the hoop. And he lays it up and in. Ingram's got 5 now.
Nice work understanding the shot clock situation. The poise Ingram plays with is what allows him to drain it.
And the Bucks miss again. McCollum way outside. Back to Williamson. Lets it go from deep. No luck on that one. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
That's a game they like to put in the rearview mirror. They know they treated it a little too lightly.
And obviously we know that's not how they usually play, but hey, they've got to perform better next time around.
And here's Connaughton for 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Ingram uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 4-point Bucks lead.
Nimble ball handling by Ingram, allowing him to beat the D and find his shot.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Portis. Now Lopez. No good. And here's Valanciunas. Here's Daniels from outside, off the mark. 1:43 left to play in the first half.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
Jones comes with a double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Four on the clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. They get it back. Here's Portis. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
Here's Alvarado. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. No good on the 3.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Already with a lot of muscle packed onto his frame, Bobby Portis able to finish through contact.
51 seconds left in the first half. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Alvarado. Pass to Hayes. Here's Daniels. Second chance shot. Rebounded by the Bucks.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
An MVP caliber talent. The rise of Giannis from scrawny teenager to bulked up superstar has been great to watch.
No good on the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. There's 18 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Valanciunas. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Valanciunas has made so many strides as a scorer since he started in the NBA.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. To the middle. Oh, misses the dunk. Here's Alvarado. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play.
The Pelicans were pretty impressive last season, managing to successfully battle their way into the playoffs through a tough play-in tournament.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Allie. You know, in that play-in, the Pelicans faced some serious competition, Smitty.
BA, they defeated the Spurs and the Clippers, which was no easy task. But the Pelicans were ready for the challenge and ended up securing a playoff berth.
Pass to Hayes. Valanciunas with it. 6 to shoot. Count it. Good.
That's Valanciunas' game. Beat you with size and power. Takes the contact and completes the play.
Outside Holiday. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Alvarado with a rebound. The Pelicans trail. 90 seconds into the second half now.
Despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Talk about strength and athletic ability. Lopez can maneuver against his opponents down low.
Rebounded by Lopez.
The defender didn't block that dunk, but he changed it, and that's as good as a block.
Inside. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the second time.
Yeah, and in 2021, BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award, too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
Hayes with a screen. Pass to Alvarado. Beyond the arc. And the Pelicans miss again.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And here is Antetokounmpo. .152 left in the third. Here's Holiday. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. And now a 12-point Bucks lead.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Hayes. That shot, no good. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Pass to Crowder. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Now Middleton to the paint. And so the ball out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
A minute 9 left in the third quarter. Pass to Alvarado. And stolen by Holiday. Kicks it out to Middleton. Antetokounmpo outside. Crowder inside. Middleton outside. Clock at 4. Over Richardson. Middleton, no good. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Kept alive. A shot to stop the drought. And a two-handed jam.
The ball handling skills of Josh, showing off his ability to create for himself.
And the bucket is good.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Here he goes. And Giannis with the jam.
The incomparable length. I mean, Giannis with those big strides and the reach to finish against anyone.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They're communicating well.
36.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Smart ball handling from them in this one, passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Pass to Nance. Back to McCollum. Nance the screen. McCollum with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Outside Carter. Back to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And the Pelicans miss again. Now the Bucks with it. Connaughton outside. Back to Carter. Portis down low. Crowder outside. Pass to Connaughton. Now here's Portis. Covered by Ingram. For three, Allen. Allen missing again.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That'll be a second foul of the game. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, B.A., you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course. To the middle. Williamson. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
The explosiveness gets Zion through the contact. Defender didn't stand a chance.
Pass to Portis. Back to Carter. For three, Allen. Murphy pulls it in.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Nance can't get it to go. Milwaukee in the lead. Now here's Allen. Fires the three. Hits the three-pointer. Allen's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Here's Murphy. Picked by Williamson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now Carter. Portis, right side. Connaughton outside. It's stolen by Ingram. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter here. Williamson for three. The rebound by Carter.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Bucks.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And what a special year they're having. Picking up their 59th win.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Chris Middleton.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success. Some coaches might not like taking the three on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bucks.
Good on the first. And that stretches their lead to 8.
At the line for 2.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 9-point game here.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
For three, McCollum. Rebounded by Lopez.
Zion Williamson. Second personal foul.
He gets the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
At the line.
You know, Drew Holiday sometimes gets overlooked in the discussion of great point guards, but only because there's so much competition at that position.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one...
Breakfast for all my pretty folks, and my boyfriend look like DiCaprio. I could strike a pose where you pose the bro. Get the angle right though. Way too much of me, that's an overload. Flow, that's a begin to grow. That's the antidote, that's a miracle, that's the answer. Apple in my throat, surfing on the road, way too sensitive. And my hands are cold, need the fatty go. Feel like Comic Sans overused with that paper butter. I'm a killer queen, that's me.
I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce.
There's always tension in the air when these teams face off. I love this atmosphere.
It's going to be fun for the play.
Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that? Bow down. He must be mad at the rim.
Yeah.
Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
And we're at the point of the season where we really start seeing teams dial in for the playoff push, Grant.
Oh, such an exciting time, BA. And for some teams, the playoffs start now. We've got bubble teams in both conferences battling for positioning, and every game.
When they see me out, know they ask if it's me, and I say, yeah. And I'm back in the city, and I'm back in the city, back in the city, and I'm back in the city, and I'm back in the city.
my grandmama, I'll be back when it's ready, but I'm a liar. Tie the band on me and the polygraph goes haywire. Polymath, polyglot, Paul wants a cracker, but I just like a lip smacker. Ethereum, got up and I hit the ceiling, got up out the water, feeling like Popeye, yeah. Feeling like Popeye, yeah. Whole Foods, cause I be feeling like Popeyes, yeah. Freddie, I'm a killer queen, lather me. Think I need a quarantine, cause I'm on walking Halloween. I read it in the privacy, I need it. Allergic to it, and I'm yeah. And I'm back in the city, and I'm back in the city, back in the city, and I'm back in the city, and I'm back in the city. Yeah, back in the city. Flow, yeah.
I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside.
And I'm going to give them some tough love. There's no cohesion out there, seemingly no sense of purpose or will to win. And you see it in their body language. It is troubling.
Back to Nance. It's stolen by James.
They've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
And the free throw, no good.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Now, here is James. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
The fact that LeBron James can still do that at 100 years old, like, it's a travesty that he never participated in the dunk contest.
Here's Murphy. Here's Nance. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
You're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Ingram. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist.
You'd love to see Zion develop his passing game even more, but credit to him for spotting the wide open man. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, do you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
Williamson outside. Back to McCollum. Pass to Murphy. Nails it from 3.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
He's just a bad man when he starts to drive. Once he gets that shoulder by the defender, well, it's over.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Reading the trajectory of that shot, he anticipated the big rebound.
Pass to Murphy. Back to Ingram. Here's Murphy. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. McCollum's shot is off. The Lakers trail.
Like, at this point in time, like, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Back to Ingram. Pass to McCollum. Picked by Williamson. Three-pointer. McCollum's shot is off. Now the Lakers moving it up. Finished off the break.
Great find by Bron using his basketball IQ. If you don't understand how smart he is, just ask him. If you look at the history of the Lakers, they've always had elite big men. That tradition goes all the way back to George Mikan in the 40s. Then they had Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem, and then obviously we know what Shaq was able to do there.
Picked by Williamson. And again, New Orleans, no good. Here's Reeves. Off target with the three.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Williamson with it. Russell covering. Pass to Murphy. Williamson outside. Back to McCollum. For three. McCollum with another miss.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Yeah, well, look, you can bump him, but that's not going to stop LeBron James.
On the wing, Richardson. Pass to Alvarado. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Stolen by Davis. James, left side. Oh, missed the dunk at the buzzer. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. 8 points in the quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Knocks down the long J. Hachimura's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Now there's the strength we talk about often with Valanciunas. It helps him convert on these physical takes. And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
Here's Reeves. Off target from outside. The Pelicans trail. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers.
What is going on right now?
And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Grant.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
Jones misses.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Here's New Orleans now. 6-point game. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
Here's Richardson. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Richardson. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. Got a hand on it. To the middle. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Jones drives in. The Lakers with a rebound. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans. Here's Bamba. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Shot's good by McCollum.
With confidence and ability from long range, I love it. McCollum's able to space the floor and keep the defense honest.
Pass to Murphy. Back to Williamson. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And the Lakers making a change here. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Beasley. Misses off the right iron.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Down low. Here's Davis. He's off on the layup.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Ingram. Out to McCollum. Pulls up. They grab their own miss. Picked by Williamson. 6 to shoot. That one a little long.
I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
Beasley outside. He can't get it to go. And New Orleans will come the other way. .111 left to play in the first half. For 3, McCollum. McCollum with another miss. Pass to Davis. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Now Williamson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. McCollum with a steal. Williamson outside. Back to Nance. Deflected! Davis with it. He's picked up by Williamson. Here's Hachimura. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
There's McCollum with the 3. Pass to Murphy. Back to McCollum. And that's not going to go. And so it's Los Angeles closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back after this word. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam. Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers. Here are the Lakers now. They've led by as much as 10. To the inside. Outside for Russell. hits it from distance. Russell's got 5 now.
No hesitation from Russell. I like seeing him make quick decisions and take these shots.
Here's McCollum. Second chance shot. Outside Jones. The 3 is up. And McCollum is good for 3. McCollum's gotten his second bucket.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Greg.
And McCollum has shown that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
Here's Alvarado. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here are the Lakers now. They're leading by 8. James outside. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
Getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Jones from outside. That one is off. And Los Angeles the other way now. Well, Richard, as a former player yourself, what's your take on stars demanding trades and jumping around the league so much?
It's tough because I've seen the other thing happen to stars. Blake Griffin re-signs with the Clippers. They show him videos of putting his jersey. In the rafters, and then he's traded a year later. So I think everybody has to figure out what is best for them, but you also have to try as an individual and as a professional to fulfill your obligations. And I think trades can be someplace in the middle of that.
For 3, McCollum. Pure from three-point range. 9 points in the game.
Defending the pick and roll. You have to stop the ball, especially when it's C.J. McCollum controlling it. He may give up a little size, but has to bounce to hold his own.
Pass to McCollum. And stolen by Beasley. Going all the way to the rack. And it's James with the jam. And it's a 12-point Laker lead.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
First team foul.
Here's Murphy. Beyond the arc. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Here we go, one-on-one. Russell, that's good. Russell's got 7.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
McCollum outside. Pass to Murphy. From the arc. Connects from downtown.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Inside. Here's Davis. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Out to McCollum. Nance left side. And here's Ingram. A top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. McCollum.
Fiery drive by McCollum. Going in hard, he's finding himself a foul on the way to his shot.
Second team foul. Shooting for New Orleans, C.J. McCollum.
And the first one at the line is good. And McCollum drops them both.
A late bloomer. C.J. McCollum's career has been fun to watch unfold, and I'm sure inspired lots of hoopers out there.
And here's Schroeder outside. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. The Pelicans trail to the middle. Pass to Murphy. McCollum outside. Here's Nance. McCollum with it. 5 on the clock. Here's Ingram. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Here's Schroeder. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Schroeder's got his first bucket in this one.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Picked by Williamson. And the Pelicans miss again. And here are the Lakers. Here's Murphy. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Back to the game after this break.
31.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter.
Let's make some noise right now, fans.
Here's Murphy. The 3-ball. Walker pulls down the board.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Here's Schroeder. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Free throw good. Schroeder. And both free throws good for Schroeder.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Valanciunas down low. McCollum drives in. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. And he gets it back. Shot clock at 3. Blocked again! And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Pelicans substitution. Brandon Ingram.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Walker for 3. Kept alive.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? McCollum outside. From deep. He can't hit that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. And out of bounds, the Pelicans will take it. And here are the Pelicans now. Trailing by 13. Pass to Ingram. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Lakers.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently. And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. McCollum outside. Pass to Ingram. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade, Greg.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
From the high post, it's good.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
For three, McCollum. Pass to Alvarado. Puts up a three. And again, New Orleans, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Bamba, that's good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
A clear look from McCollum. Money on the 19-footer.
Can't sleep on McCollum, not even for a second, because that's when he strikes.
Pass to Alvarado. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ingram.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Here's New Orleans now. It's a 14-point game. Valanciunas sets a screen. Tries it from 19. Another shot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Confronting a shooter of JV's stature is never easy, and he can make them pay for that mistake at the line.
He hits the second from the line.
I couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
James outside. And James throws it down.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Here's James. And James throws it down.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Lakers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And this result tonight, it gets them to 44 wins on the year. And what a huge performance it was for LeBron James.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Outside Ingram. Over to the wing. Murphy. Off target from three-point range. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
Such a risky pass. Hopefully he thinks twice about attempting that again.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Nance the screen. Here's Murphy. Three-pointer, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Count the basket.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
McCollum on the wing. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Here's Reeves. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Pass to Murphy. McCollum with it. Over Vanderbilt. No good. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back.
Life is about trials and tribulations and overcoming obstacles, but I'm tired I'm facing, cause it's not only mine, got everybody's situations that I gotta make better, and that take cheddar. Call, I guess everybody want me to save them. I guess think 10 million was shady paid them. I tell them no, they talk down on me and try to play it. Guess they forgot about all the other that I gave them. About all the other times. Funny how they can be so forgetful. All the other I say yes to. I'm sure this is something every real worldwide can attest to. When a needs something, the only time you call and check. That's all facts. Never think that I'm stressed too. Act like I owe them. That is stressful. My girl said don't let it stress you, but she don't even know that I'm depressed too. Do anybody care that I'm stressed? I'm stressed too, homie. Most of my homies, the rest of them. Do anybody care that I'm stressed? I don't come around, so I guess it's out of sight, out of mind. But do anybody care that I'm stressed? Everybody got their hand out asking me, but do anybody care that I'm stressed? Don't know what I'm going through. Do anybody care? Do anybody care that life, everybody go through that, but it's a lesson in it all. You gotta grow through that. I was down bad and broke, but I wrote through that. Thought my problems would go away if I could blow through rap. The whole kind of stress, I wouldn't want my worst enemy to go through that. My cousin, I wish I had a chance to tell her, don't do that. Don't understand depression is real. People stressing about real life.